Good morning, folks. This is Real with Robo. I'm tired of talking to these people on this other video, and I know what they doing. They poking their little tablets and phones to come over to my page. So I'm gonna get real with them. This is for y'all, for that 911 call. Okay, let me give you the backdrop for the people like on my Facebook that come out here and check this out, because I know y'all be checking my videos out. It just don't tell me because through Facebook, YouTube act retarded. So I know because, well, y'all told me, tag me, because you're going to get real with them people. Yeah, I'm going to get real.
That's okay. YouTube acts retarded too.
And a lot of people going to think this ugly, but you know what? Number one, this is the backdrop of the story. This chick was literally in floodwaters in her car, and the 911 operator was like telling her to stop flashing, to shush, to listen to what she's saying, to this, that, and the other thing, and the lady was flipping out. And I mean, literally, on the phone call, you could hear the lady say that the water was up to her neck, then it was up to her side, then it was back up to her neck, then it was up to her side, then it was down to her feet and ankles and kneecaps, and then back up to her neck. Okay, and basically what she was worried about was the people over in the apartment complex she was near. Excuse me. And them making fun of her in a bad predicament, to which the operator clapped back, and she clapped back right away. Oh, you think nobody has called about you? They have. Okay? And at that point, if Chick was thinking right, and I don't say this disrespectful, I'm saying Chick because I don't remember her name. I don't care to remember her name, and it's really not this serious, but y'all made me make it this serious, so I'm gonna make it this serious. Okay? If she was under control a little bit and not worried about her worldly possessions when her life was in danger, she would have thought and said, you say somebody called in for me? Said there's a van in the water or something over there? And then the operator would have said, yeah, a couple people have. Well, call those numbers back. Call the numbers that called in about me. Call them back right now. Then call me back. Because they could tell you where I'm at better than I can. That's thinking right there. That's logic right there. That's worrying about your ass right there. All right? Since one of the viewers decided to open up the cussing thing, let me get real and open up my cussing thing. That's your ass. Okay, and you supposed to be worried about your ass. And a 911 operator, I don't care how much compassion she has, she is not Mother Teresa, all right? She does not work at your local hospital. She is not fresh off the Christian book tour. She is not out there doing all that. She's a human being too. And at this point, this lady has been rambling, yelling, cussing, screaming, oh my God, in her ear. And she trying to figure out where she is so that she don't die. And so my point is like this. If the woman was thinking, and if she gave the operator a minute to think, maybe the operator would have watched a show or had a husband like mine, and they've already talked what to do in floodwaters if you get caught up. And my husband is a Marine veteran, combat vet, and you can say what you want to say about him, because if you start talking mess about him, I'm a clown.
Or I might just.
Fact of the matter is, if she gave that woman time to think, even 2 seconds of quiet, she could have said, look, when the water level rises too high, the pressure on the door and on the inside. The water pressure will be the same. All you got to do is open up the door, hold on to the door as it swings open, okay, and climb. Just hold on and shimmy up that door to the top of your van. Now, that's if they were sinking. Or open up the door and pretend like you asleep when you get in that water. Let your body go limp and you'll float to the top and flow with the water. And yeah, you may hit a tree, but from the way she looked like it, she was kind of big. And she could have turned around and put her butt into it. Or chick could have kicked out the top of her window. Because everybody knows that even with glass, I don't care if it's car glass. You put enough pressure on that top of that window, the whole thing will break. Just like when you break off a piece of that Kit Kat bar for someone. And then she could have climbed out of the window as the water was rushing in. Be careful not to cut herself. And climbed atop her van. But she was too busy screaming and hollering and acting a damn fool. Now that's just like the coronavirus these days. We see people out there drinking fish tank cleaner. We see people out there drinking bleach, drinking rubbing alcohol. Are you stupid? And a lot of people on that video, they ain't gonna lie. Or they ain't gonna tell the truth. They was cracking up just like I was. Up until the point they found out she died. Then they turned around to SJW, righteous, individual angels. And the real talk is, I'm not an individual angel. I'm be like, I laugh, but I feel bad for the chick. You know, if she was a little bit more calmer, she might be alive. You know, and clowning, if I was actually clowning, I could have said, you know, her mama was out there in that weather, so the apple don't fall too far from the tree. She's stupid and her mama's stupider for not teaching her to be smart during these situations. The worst thing about it is, it sounded like a lady from the South. Okay? Because we're the only ones that use miss and all that other stuff. We the only ones that use that. Okay? And what's bad about that is every year to every other year, Old Man River and the Chattahoochee, I want to say the Chattahoochee, but I know I'll get in trouble for that one. But the Chattahoochee River, they flood. And we are told specifically on TV, on our devices, it comes through bzz, 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 and we pick it up and it says, this and this and this are flooding. Please don't go out and drive in this weather. It's dangerous. This and this and this and this are flooding. This county, this county, this county, this county are on flash flood watch. Please don't go out and drive. It's flooding and dangerous. Really? So you gonna get a little biz thing, because I think the 911 does that one too. They put out the emergency alerts. And so how you think 911 feels if they are the people that put out the alerts? Didn't we just tell you not to go out? It was flooding.
National Weather Service does.
Okay, well, the National Weather Service then. He correct me on my stuff. But still, the 911 people are the one that tell the National Service or get the information from the National Service that it's flooding in this, that, and the other thing areas so that they could beef up their response. I know that much. And so the fact of the matter is, didn't you just get a buzz on your tablet, on your TV? And it say, don't go out, it's flooding, it's dangerous. Stay inside until the flood waters subside, or we could put some sandbags on it. I'm just saying, I don't ever go out when it's bad weather. I've gotten caught in bad weather a couple times. But we ain't even stupid when we get caught in bad weather. One day in Tennessee, in Memphis, it was raining so bad. And I mean raining so bad that I was reminded of California at that point in time. Because where I come from, we get rain like that all the time. But it was raining so bad, the worst ever in Memphis, that you could not even see. Okay, like your windshield is right here, and then your windshield wiper, then the hood of your car. You could see about maybe an inch, 2 inches on the hood of your car. And my husband's fine driving in that. He like driving in crazy shit like that. Okay, because he know how to drive. And we was in a car, a 4-door car. And it was up to the middle of our wheels. And I was kind of looking out, kind of looking at him, kind of looking out, kind of looking at the front. And I was like, babe, we need to pull over right now. I said, I'm done. I'm too scared. Just pull over. Now, if we was in our truck that we have now, I'd be like, drive, boy, drive. Because the undercarriage is higher up. But I was scared, and in my fear, instead of screaming and flipping out on my husband, which would make him flip out and go all off, I just said, pull over. Just pull over right there. Turn now. And that's exactly what he did. He turned up into the gas station, and we parked right there. And we just sat there. And we waited, and we waited, and we waited, and we saw a couple cars ahead of us lose control and damn near smash into each other and the light poles. And I looked at him and I was like, well, they dumb, ain't they?
There were also about another half dozen people behind us who went, hey, pretty good idea, and jumped in behind us.
Yeah. There was quite a couple people behind us that said, you know what, we gonna make a conga line with this car. And we all congaed our asses into the gas station. Now, I wasn't making fun of the lady, the chick that died. I was not making fun of her. I was saying that we need to learn from her mistake. Her mistake, period, died, was to go against what emergency services, what the Weather Channel, what 911, what all them people said. And did it anyway. And it caused her death. That's why we need to learn it. We need to learn not just, it doesn't pertain to just rain and weather. It pertains to shit nowadays. Like that lady and that man in Arizona who flipped out, got all antsy-pantsy about the coronavirus. Neither one of them had it. By the way, they tested old man after he died. He ain't had it. She ain't got it neither. But now she ain't got him neither because of her stupid panicky choice. She saw a bottle that said chloroquine phosphate. Chloroquine phosphate is the name of the medication they use.
A medication.
However, or that shows promise. I don't want to lie to people. However, chloroquine phosphate is also used in fish tank cleaner. And the reason why is because it is an anti-parasitic. So when it is given to malaria patients in its medicine form, that's safe to be consumed by humans, it will actually kill the parasites. But it said on the bottle, do not consume, not for human consumption. That's the same exact thing as this video. Chick was dumb when she was told, do not go out, do not drive in this weather. And quite frankly, I can't blame the operator for being annoyed with her. You got this chick, you trying to get her help, and all she doing is hooping and hollering in your ear. If the lady was smart, if the chick was smart, and if the operator chick wasn't so stressed, she would have said, look out the window, tell me what's out there. And the other chick would have said, look, call one of those people back and ask them where I am. Or ask them to go and catch one of the fire people and bring them to me. Since you said the fire department here, then call me right back, okay? Or can you do that on another line and keep me on? I'll be quiet. And then I would have shut my mouth so that she could get her job done. And then I would have been alive, not dead. Anyway, I spent too much time on this topic, so I ain't gonna comment back to these idiots. Because apparently, I ain't got a lie for a like. I ain't got a lie to kick it. I ain't got a gaslight to be favored. And I sure the hell ain't gonna go Miss Super Righteousness on folk. For real. I'm gonna keep it real. And the reality of that particular phone call, yes, the operator probably could have been nicer. But then again, yes, the chick could have been less dumb. Okay? And like the operator said, why would you expect someone else to put themselves in danger just because you had put yourself in danger? She did it to herself. And then at the very end there, she was worried about her brand new phone, not her ass. And she would have calmed down. And thought about maybe flickering the lights. Tapping out SOS.
No, her lights were burned out. The water burned them out.
She said the interior lights were on though.
Yeah, the interior lights, yeah.
So you could tap on the interior lights and off the interior lights. And I would have been tapping, looking like a disco ball up in that joint. So then, if the firemen were looking around trying to find it, they see this light blinking in the water somewhere. They're like, oh, okay, maybe that's that. Or even on the water. I mean, for really though, there are so many things that could have happened that didn't happen. And quite frankly, for those ones that want to say that I'm ungodly, let me put it to you like this. It was her time. God took her. It was her time to go. Period. What do you got to say to that? Now, you may not like this video. You may like it. Or you may say, you know what? You're a bitch, but at least you keep it real. The moral of the story and the thing we need to take from this story is stop being stupid. When you get into a panic, step back from the situation, even if you could only mentally step back and take a deep breath and get your shit together and then deal with the situation. That's what we need to take from this. And we need to apply it in every single case. And I know you guys will say, oh, you'd be talking different if you were in her shoes. No, I wouldn't, because I wouldn't be in her shoes. When it gives us a warning that it's flash flooding, we don't go out. When it gives us a warning that there is bad fucking weather, we don't go out. Now, if my house collapses on top of me and I'm staying in due to bad weather, I'm going to try and be calm and collective to the best of my ability after I wake up from getting smacked in the head. And especially if I have my children here and my husband here, I'm going to be like, you know what, guys, we need to find out a plan. Or we need to just stay put. If there's no danger around, take a look around where you is. If there's no danger around, just stay put. And then have my husband call 911 because he always got his phone on him. And then we'll wait. And okay, it may get to be ugly. And if God want to take our life at that point in time, God gonna do what God want to do. But I'm not gonna make my death come quicker from my own idiocy and panic. And that's what happened in Arizona too. And you could call me uncompassionate, a heartless bitch, whatever. But at least I'm real. And the only reason why you siding with the chick is because you probably act stupid and panicked too. And that's Real with Robo.